For hundreds of local kids, this is what it looked like 5 days before Christmas. Synthetic snow and Santa at the Salvation Army. What was real, though, was the spirit of the season. Ingredients for a traditional Christmas meal, bags of free toys and bikes, and even more bikes. There were ultimately 200 bicycles that found their way under a tree on December 25th, all part of the 4th annual Bike Angels program, organized by volunteer city employees and made possible by nearly 50 volunteers throughout Burbank. Through the long-running Salvation Army Angel Tree program, in which families in need ask for specific age-appropriate gifts, Burbank City employee Elaine Peace helped create the Bike Angels to fulfill the increasing number of requests families were making for bicycles.
Oh, brother, this is what the kids love. You've just made the kid happy.
Hundreds of used bikes were collected throughout the year, including at this weekend bike drive, held at the Sports Chalet loading dock at the Burbank Town Center. That effort netted more than 70 used bicycles. In addition to that, and the ongoing flow of bike donations, the Panorama City Walmart and the Burbank Toys R Us helped meet the demand for smaller bikes by supplying replacement parts, donating nearly 20 new bicycles, and offering others at a sizable discount. The Bike Angels also received significant monetary donations from Logix Federal Credit Union and Sempra Energy, as well as dozens of smaller donations totaling nearly $6,000.
This is a degreaser, helps get all the grease spots off here, and we're gonna water blast it.
The used bikes arrived here, right behind the City of Burbank's Community Services building. Every weekend, dozens of volunteers were on hand to clean and repair the bicycles, like these two high school students, whose tricks of the trade included felt pens and women's cosmetics.
We are just touching up the paint job on the bike we're going first with a layer of Sharpie, and then permanent paint, like nail polish.
One thing that you may notice is bikes can really change once they come through here. For example, here's the seat I just put on, here's the old seat.
Bike Angel program is probably one of the best grassroots community programs you'll ever see. Kids all over the place, they're all just having fun and working in the true Christmas spirit, so that's the big part about this.
We're cleaning up everything, so once the bikes are pretty much fixed, we take them and we shine them down and polish up all the scratches and take off anything that doesn't belong there and make them look as new as possible.
We're here this morning to celebrate another successful year restoring bikes for kids in our community through the Salvation Army's Angel Tree program.
A couple of weeks before Christmas, on the steps of Burbank City Hall, the Bike Angels displayed many of the bicycles to be given away.
It took hundreds of hours of manpower, women power too, to get these bikes mechanically put together, sound and detailed, to look like brand new bikes. I want to thank the volunteers that helped us and give up all their time after work and during the weekends.
2 years ago, Valentina, her older sister, and Alejandra received a bike from this very program. And this year, what's so exciting is that she actually gets her own bike. Do you want to say something? Come on, here, get off. You got it, girl. Here. Just say thank you. Okay, say thank you.
Thank you for the bike that you guys are going to give me, because I never had my own bike before.
Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Good girl.
This is a fantastic program. Repurposes older bikes, fixes them up, gets them to families and kids that couldn't afford them. I mean, what's better than that?
On December 20th, parents and children arrived at the Burbank Salvation Army to pick up their gifts. They waited in the chapel and in the patio area, while Salvation Army staff and community volunteers helped make the day run smoothly.
So the Salvation Army, they come here and this is what they receive: a proper Christmas dinner, a bicycle, clothing, food, and toys, because we believe that, especially here in this beautiful town of Burbank, every single child should have a Christmas.
I'm just thrilled. I want to cry is what I really want to do, but I'm not going to do that, okay? Because it's wonderful. It's not Christmas unless you can, I'm going to get all choked up now. It happens. You know, there's 2 gifts you can give every year that doesn't cost you anything to give, your love and your time. That's what I get out of it. It's an opportunity to give back.
In the parking lot, parents packed up their vehicles so they could haul their gifts home. The bikes were the prized items, of course, but sometimes a bit tricky to load.
We're out here this morning when the kids are picking up the bikes so that we can adjust all the bikes to their height.
And you want the bars back a little tiny bit?
You know, when we're just giving out the bikes, we didn't know exactly how tall these kids were. So right now we're making sure that it fits the kids, that, you know, so that we ensure that the kids actually get on those bikes as soon as they can.
You want to sit on it really quickly? Okay, you're good, yeah.
In 2008, the Bike Angels gave away only a handful of bicycles. In 2009, it was up to 65. Last year, the number was 150, and as noted earlier in this story, 200 bikes were given away in December 2012.
I'm gonna ride my bike at home because this is my first bike.
I'm gonna have fun and play with my friends with my new bike.
What I am going to do with the stuff that I got, I'm going to have fun with them.
Reporting for Burbank Magazine, I'm video journalist Peter Musurlian.